There's a lot of homeless people in the Chicagoland area, in the state, in the nation, and veterans are disproportionately represented. I believe the last numbers for Illinois, where we had over 30% of the homeless population served in the military.
They're coming to us with a variety of problems, which include PTSD, depression, marital problems, family problems, financial problems, substance abuse, psychiatric problems.
Maybe a family, maybe some potential domestic violence issues, maybe some corrections history, and there's a whole host of things that need to be addressed for everybody to go through a program that's going to truly achieve self-sufficiency for them.
The thing that led me to A Safe Haven was the fact that once I was home, there was a situation, a part of my life where I got involved in drugs, and the drugs led me to homelessness. When it led me to homelessness, homelessness led me to jail. And I was in the penal institution for quite a long time.
I did what most of us have done. I tore my life apart with the use of drugs and alcohol and wound up inside the penitentiary. And the one time I tried to use the military for some help, they told me, you have dug a hole too deep for even us to help you with.
I came to Safe Haven angry. I was angry because I was homeless. I was angry because I was broke. I was angry. But now I understand why I was angry. Because I had some things that wasn't correct in my life that I need to correct.
I continued to use drugs. I never really wanted to deal with the issue related to drugs because I didn't think that I really had a problem. And although my life was chaotic, although everything was wrong in my life, everything was going wrong in my life, losing everything around me, yet I couldn't even see
it. We take people from homelessness and involve them in what we call recovery home services, treatment services, education, healthcare, job training, employment, and ultimately affordable housing, and in a lot of cases, business ownership. They need a way to re-enter society in a way that plugs them into all of the maybe mental health services that they need, maybe not, maybe job training services that they need, maybe not.
Well, previously we were sending many veterans to shelters, and that really was not the best alternative. And now we have transitional housing, which is provided by A Safe Haven.
There was a veteran who was in town here in Chicago for medical treatment. He had a spouse with him, and I believe a child. The place they were staying here in Chicago, where they were staying at, there was a foreclosure on it. They were renting an apartment there. They needed another place to stay so he could stay in Chicago and finish his treatment. And A Safe Haven came to the rescue just like that.
We recently did an event called Tulips for Troops in November on Veterans Day. We actually have a day where we invite everyone, volunteers in the community, to come out and plant tulips to represent veterans that are in our programs. And I promised them that once these tulips were blooming, that we would all come back and really just have a little toast, to celebrate, the fact that these tulips really represented maybe their time at A Safe Haven, where they're getting surrounded by all the nutrients that they need to rebuild their lives. Eventually the sun will shine and the flowers in their lives will bloom again.
It wasn't until I came into Safe Haven that I started to see possibility of change. They can definitely turn their lives around with the help of the people that surround us. And if we can just tear down some of the barriers that we put up ourselves on our own and then utilize what people are putting in front of us, we can do better than what we're doing.
But since I went to Safe Haven, I really got a good look at myself. I found out my mistakes by being at Safe Haven. I found out some things about I can do. I didn't have that self-esteem. I had low self-esteem, but now I got a lot of belief by being at Safe Haven, and the VA has played a part in it too by sending me to Safe Haven. Now that I've been at Safe Haven and really got a chance to look at life and what I can do, I'm not homeless no more. One of the great things Safe Haven got going is that they put you in classes where you get to learn stuff. You get to learn stuff that you didn't take time out to learn when you're out there on the street.
Right now, I see my life turning around. I've been there approximately 2 months now, and my life is 2,000% different than it was 2 months ago. My family is back. They're coming back into my life. They are grateful that I'm in an environment where I'm getting some help. Things are turning around tremendously already. I don't know what more I can say about them other than the fact that I'm just so grateful that I had an opportunity to be able to be here, to have an opportunity to change my life around.
They gave me the thing I needed most, was to work. And I worked. Every place that I could work, I worked. And sometimes I would hear some of the guys say, "You're doing too much." But see, they didn't understand what work meant to me. When you can't work, when people say your work is not valuable, I came to a place that told me, not only are you valuable, but your work is valuable to me.